Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? It's been a minute since we played some Gruul action around here, and honestly, there's one that popped up on one of the Magic Online events that actually was pretty sweet. I believe it was played by Mr. Asiago, I believe his name, which actually is a pretty sweet username. But we're going to take a look at this today because it does a couple of things we like. It's fast, it makes counters, and it's Gruul colors. So we like that. I guess it's three things, not a couple. But anyway, let's get into it. We're starting with Foretealing Wormlet because the deck plays a bunch of artifacts, and it does the +1/+1 thing. Playing Ginger Brute because, well, you can make it unblockable after putting a bunch of counters on it. That seems good. Iron Apprentice, cheap to cast, it's another artifact, you can also move counters around on it. NT, just a good way to give things counters and give stuff trample that already gets big, which is super nice. Ozolith, obviously, for all those counters we want to be doubling. Quarian Beastcaller because it gets a counter every turn and can move those counters. Does play some Agatha Soul Cauldron. I don't know if it needs 3. I think I can probably come up with a couple other cards I want over one of these at least. But you know what? We're going to play the list as is and see what happens. We've got 4 Voldarian Thrill Seekers because this puts 2 counters on things, but also lets you just sacrifice for lethal damage a lot of the times. This should be pretty cool. And we have some Sentinel of the Nameless Race, or Nameless City, because it makes an artifact every turn. And can also put +1/+1 on things. And then if we just want a hasty source of damage, there's Thundering Raiju. Since all these things put counters on each other, there's a good chance you're going to get to attack for an extra like +3 or 4, and that's pretty cool too. So yeah, if you're into Gruul, you're into big creatures, you're into +1/+1 counters, like this should be right up your alley. But even though this did well in a Magic Online event, that was best of 3. Let's see if this does well in a best of 1. And if you want to download the list, don't forget, you can go to the description down below, look for the blue arrows that'll take me to my Moxfield link, and there you can download it and try it out for yourself. Let's go see if this works in best of 1 as well as we hope it does. Alright, this is probably one of the better starts we could hope for, I guess. I mean, we don't really get to pump the Wormlet early, I suppose, unless we just want to play a Ginger Brute, but I guess it'll come down to what the opponent has. But I would think we're probably still safer just playing the Beastcaller, and if they have removal, letting it come after the Beastcaller. Oh, we're going to be up against other creatures, so we wouldn't be attacking here anyway, so that's fine. No attacks. Alright. So next turn, no matter what, we can at least get 2 +1/+1 counters, which is solid. Hey, Thalia, we weren't going to be playing our other artifact for a minute anyway, so this is fine. If the opponent attacks, we have no interest in blocking. I mean, they might not attack, but truthfully, yeah, I was going to say, well, our creatures are better than theirs as it stands, so we have no interest in that. We're going to go ahead and go here because we get a big 3/4 blocker in the exchange, which is better, and it still pumps both creatures. And then we'll just attack with old Beastcaller. Alright. And this gives us a few options for next turn, depending on what we think we need to do. Veteran pumps the team. Fair enough. Probably doesn't stop us from doing anything here. Okay, so choices. We could play Cauldron, but there's nothing in the graveyard. We could play Beastcaller Ginger Brute, which is pretty cool. Pump 2 Beastcallers and a Wormlet, and then attack. I'm kind of into that, actually. And we can sit on the Thrill Seeker till later, so let's do that. And just make some bodies that are difficult for the opponent to deal with. This becomes a 3/3. We won't attack with that yet. Just because we don't want to give it up just yet. Now, they could block a couple different ways to kill a Sentinel here. And we probably just kill off the... Oh, they're not. They're going after one of the Beastcallers. Interesting, because if they double block the Sentinel, they'd only lose 1 creature. You know what? I don't really care if Thalia stays out. Like, it's annoying, but I'm kind of okay with that. And then I just got to figure out where I want to move the counters, but it's probably going to be here and here. I think is all we're going to do. Because we can still make the Ginger Brute unblockable. And then just start attacking for big piles next turn. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking, yeah, I got to kill Thalia anyway last combat. I wasn't even thinking. For some reason, my head was still on the idea that they were blocking the Sentinel. They obviously weren't. But they had another Thalia. So they played Thalia plus Harbin. Okay. So we could play Iron Apprentice, which pumps multiple things. I think I'm into that. I don't think we need to waste the Thrill Seeker here. Not yet. That's already going to be a 4 with Death Touch. We'll still have 3 artifacts even during combat because we'll make another one. Let's see what's on top. That can stay there for just a second longer while we pump some other things. Yep, and then that's it. Alright, we'll keep it. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. This also isn't terrible for missing a land on 3, because you can always use NT to see if you can filter into one. Alright, it looks like that's what we're going to have to do. But that's okay. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Dang. Alright, well, I guess I'm just trading you for a body. It is what it is. Because we ain't gonna not attack. That ain't how we roll around these parts. Yep, coming to get it. Sure. We'll move that counter to this, I guess. Any more fangs? We'll keep attacking. Having NT in this build to give trample really is a big deal. What deck is playing Naya colors and that, and now Bushwhack to go search for a land, but they've already played a land for the turn. And they already had double green, but they went and got a forest. Oh man, I have so many questions. I don't really know what's happening right now. Like, I don't even know if we could safely commit to the board here. Like, should I just be playing Soul Cauldron? I'm gonna be a wuss. I think that's what I'm gonna do, though, y'all. Okay, they didn't kill that. I mean, I guess you could still have Helix, but then now we can use Soul Cauldron. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that up top. We'll attack. Alright, what you got? Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought it'd be something way worse than that. Like a, I don't know, Destroy Evil or something. Alright. So they're playing Tokens and Shigeki and Bushwhack. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, Elspeth. Make a 1/1, I'm assuming. Yeah. I guess we remove one of their creatures. Put the counter here. And I'll start with... Wow, Arena was just going to tap our red and green and just leave us so many fewer options. Let's do this. So we can make sure we kill... let's attack here and here. And I'll go ahead and discard, reluctantly, this. Don't want to give up the Thrill Seeker yet, and I also don't want to give up the Wormlet, because that's one of the ways we can try to recover easily, playing 2 spells in a turn. Alright. I'm going to assume this is some kind of tokens build. Opponent's at 18. Yeah, I guess I'll do this once. There's probably just a land on top anyway, since we haven't drawn any. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Man, if there's a sweeper, there's a sweeper. I mean, like, what am I going to do at this point, you know? right, so they're gonna go. This deck is interesting. I'm waiting to see what the payoff is for all this for the opponent. I know there's something there. I just don't know what yet. If they try to kill Inti, yeah, that's what I thought. They're gonna bushwhack to fight Inti. That's annoying. All right, well that happens. All right, now we just have to start thinking: can we just kill the opponent? And I think the answer is yes, because we can do that, then we can just fling this since they can't block. So sure. And then attack. Gonna be another bunch. And it's way more than enough. We'll fling this thing at the opponent. There you go. Woo! Oh. Okay, sure. This is... So we can go Wormlet, Wormlet, Gingerbrute? That's kind of cool. And then if we get a land, we get the Sentinel, have 2 3/3 brutes. You know, those are words that we like. And we have 2 turns to draw the 3rd land. So yeah, all right, let's see what's up. We just need our little stuff to not get easily removed. That's all. Basically, we need to hit the 3rd land on tap so we can play Sentinel, but opponent's just going to kill a Wormlet here, sadly. Oh, they did not kill a Wormlet. Okay, cool. So the good news here is, while we are going to take some damage, at least 1 Wormlet should live. However, bad news, we failed to draw a land on that first draw, and that's going to be really what makes a difference in this deck, one way or the other. All right. Come on, deck. We need that untapped land so badly next turn. Oh, man. This is going to be a tense draw. I mean, I assume one of the Wormlets is dying. Unless you're just going to rage here or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, we sort of knew that. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well. That's probably the game, unfortunately. Just not drawing a 3rd land. Oh, we were so close to this hand being good, too. Dang it. Yeah, there's Godric. You got it. Alright, guess we'll block 3. Sack it for food. Alright, we kept ourselves alive long enough to try to do something here. We do get a point of life back. But we're losing 1, so I mean, it's kind of a net even. What are we looking to do here? Probably just pass. I mean, they could still play 2 permanents, have Godric go bananas here. Problem is this good enough? If they rage here, this pumps. I mean, this is tough. This is tough. How do we want to even attempt to block? Alright, I'm just going to go here. I mean, if they have double rage or something, then we're just dead anyway. At least I would think so. Alright, there's one of them. And then some other spell. So yeah, we lose both our creatures. Oh no, they didn't have 2 spells there. Wow, okay. Interesting. This doesn't do much. I think we just want another big body here. Go to 7, which hurts, but, you know, is what it is. They can still activate a land. Man, just that 1 turn of being a land behind has made all the difference in this game. I mean, because that's like a difference in a creature being a bigger size one time, having an additional blocker for a previous turn. Like, so many things that 1 mana made a difference for. And here we just attack. You know, I don't know how long we can stay alive at 3, I mean at 7, but we're just going to hope for the best. Oh no, that's not good. The fact that they're just planning to send it all, like, full send, we're just going to get our face smashed here. Alright, so I'm going to assume there's a rage. Alright, if we do, we block like this. I mean, I have to assume that's what's there, right? Oh, it was a play with fire. Well, that's not nearly as scary. I mean, we're at 3. If they have a lightning strike, we still die, but... You know. I mean, like, this turn feels like it could have been a lot worse. Alright, so we'll try, because there's got to be land there somewhere, right? Okay, there was. Then, if we do it again, we're kind of committing. I think we just do this. I feel like they either have the burn and they get us, or not, you know. If not, we have a chance to just win from here. Okay, sure. This seems fine. It's always interesting when we get the, like, Wormlet Beast Caller start. Because I don't really know sometimes which way you want to go, how it's going to play out. Oh, this is tough because it's against Dinosaurs. I'm going to attack. They're not going to give up their mana creature. Oh, they are. Wow, I didn't think they would. That's crazy. I for real didn't think they were going to, y'all. Alright, well, we're going to get the damage in we can because we know dinosaurs are big. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling good now. I thought they weren't going to block and then we're going to be facing some big, like, 3-mana thing, then 4-mana thing on back-to-back turns, but this is great. Actually, if we get an untapped land, we just win here. Right? Because we get to pump things twice. We get to put 2 counters on another thing. Yeah, that's way more than enough. That's crazy. Turn 4. Wow. Cool. We'll take that in a heartbeat. Yeah, we just get to put counters on something. Why not? Just like excessive things we have to do, killing the opponent on the way out. Alright, cool, cool. Okay, this is a bit slower. Yeah, there's sometimes I just want these Soul Cauldrons to be something else, but we're going to keep it just for experimentation's sake. And we'll see what happens. Oh, we drew all 3 Soul Cauldrons. See, now this is where it sucks, because a land is bad. A creature is just average here. That's not... Yeah, that sucks. Alright. That's a tough one. I mean, now they can start picking off our creatures. Yeah, we'll sack this one. Put the counters here. Then I'll remove this. Hey, we found a land. Thanks so much. Interestingly, though, I'm not going to put all the counters on there because there's a chance they now just have, like, go for the throat or something, maybe. And I at least want to give us some other options just in case. Plus, that works well with Thundering Raiju and whatever. Virtue of Persistence. That's unfortunate. There's no more creatures for me to remove. Okay. You got it. And then now kill the Beast Caller. Yep. That's sad, but understandable. So it didn't really matter. They had all their removal anyway. We just missed out on like 2 points. That's fine. This feels like the type of deck that's just trying to play a pile of removal and then just ramp up to something like a Breach or whatever. Which is what I feel they're doing here. There's probably just yet another, like, Bitter Triumph or something. They're checking their graveyard. Fortunately, this is a spot where at least one Soul Cauldron is decent, because we can target things in their yard before they get to do things with them. Alright, so we have 9. Or we have 5, 6, 7. Just not enough, huh? Actually, let me think about this. We can put a counter with Cauldron. We could play the other Cauldron, so now that's a 7. It attacks for each other creature with a +1/+1, right? Then each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than that. Okay. So for sure we want to play this. I'm just debating if we go, wait. I can put this under the Cauldron and then we just win. Never mind. That solved its own problem. Forgot I had one of our vampires under there. Probably could have done that last turn. Did that all out of order, but it doesn't really matter. Like, opponent's dead either way. Alright, good stuff. Woo. Okay, we'll try it. We got mana to do the things we think we need to do, so let's see if it works. It is just kind of sad when you have all those 1 mana things and don't draw one, though. Either to start the pressure or to give you, like, Beast Caller plus something turns, you know? Ah, this is nice. I think, though, I'm going to go here instead. Get some more sizable bodies up front while we figure out what the opponent's doing. Oh, no. Really? Elspeth Smite? Because that's the only thing it's going to be for 1 mana. I mean, I guess it could be Fading Hope. Nope, it's Elspeth Smite. Gosh dang it. Why does Elspeth Smite also exile? Ugh. Alright. What are we looking to do here? Alright. I guess we're going to go for it. Because why not? Am I discarding anything? Sure, they can keep their Celestis. Let's go for it. Alright, it was just another land. I mean, the good news is, as long as we have Sentinel, it can't get hit with a Wandering Emperor, so there's that. Alright, there's a Depopulates. There's a dude. Might as well pump the dude. Try to pump the dude again. Alright, that works. Alright, this is silly, because now we have to also worry about Wandering Emperor, gotta worry about, like, Elspeth Smite. There's, like, so many silly things. How much can we do here? Like, if we play this, that's 2, so that takes it up to a 6. This could be up to a 7. I mean, let's see. Maybe we find a land. If we don't put a counter, obviously, but... Thrill Seeker. Alright. There's 0 ways this works, right? Like, we try to do a thing. Alright. I mean, I guess if Wandering Emperor happens, at least we get to smash them for 8. So, I mean, not like irrelevant.
Finally, I'm home.
Alright. I mean, that's something, you know. Can't be too bad about it. Jamil. Wow. Okay. That happened.
We've got the edge in this fight.
The fairy. Jeez. Okay, at least they got it during their instep and they can't do anything with it. So that's the good news.
I will defend the past.
Alright, so what's the most we could do here? We play a Thrill Seeker. This becomes a 3. We attack for 3. That puts them at 5. I can only do 4. Oh, that's tough. Man. If we play this, that's 3, that's 5. Still not enough. Opponent's saying GG. I don't think it's GG yet. Oh, wait. We can... No, we only make that a 6. Yeah, we need one more mana. There's no other way, right? Yeah, I need to be able to fling this, and we can't. I mean, all I do is shoot them. And we'll just hope. And the... Oh, we just... Well, I can shoot them for 4. Why did I think they were... I thought they were at 9. Well, now it's tough. Because if they have a way to instant speed gain life. That's my fault. For some reason, I was thinking they were still at 9 life. They were obviously at 8. I was thinking they were at 9. I don't know why. I thought they were gaining 1 more life. Whenever all that happened with the Teferi and all that. But whatever. It's my dumb fault. Like, if they have a way to gain life, I lose. Alright, I got away with my dumb stupidity there. Okay, let's keep it. I think we're just going to try to stack up some Beast Callers for a second. Just caller into caller, and then we'll see what happens. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Lurker. That's not good for my Thrill Seeker. Oh, wait, no. That's the one that just gains life. That's not the one that turns stuff off. I was thinking of the other one. The other bat. Oh, they're doing that. Okay, well. We'll just have to gain as much life as fast as we can and then maybe try to fling something at that. But I don't think they want to trade here. I mean, can we do enough damage to race this deck? Like, I don't know if we can or not. Like, it feels like the answer might actually be yes. Delny, so you'll get double triggers? No, yeah, those just attack. That's fine. We can't block anyway. Well, we could block, but not that interested. All right. So now we have real potential. We can do Thrill Seeker plus Ginger Brute and then try to win with... Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Go Thrill Seeker. Counters probably on Thrill Seeker since I'm not... Well, Delny's going to be able to block though. Probably should have done Ginger Brute first. And I could have put the counters on Ginger Brute. That would have been smarter. Crap. Well. And this has to be an ability creature can't... creatures you control power 2 can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. So, sure. And then just make these as big as we can. Then we try to kill them with Thundering Raiju next turn. I'm assuming that's the plan here. They're at 8. I guess I could have Raiju'd that turn and been fine. Because I would have dealt another 3. Yeah, I probably should have just Raiju'd and then save the Thrill Seeker for the following turn where I could just fling at him with like a 6 or a 7 power creature. Because the Beast Callers each being like 2 smaller wouldn't have been that big of a deal. We'll see if it matters though. I don't know. There's also possibilities that if I get an extra land, then I can attack with Thundering Raiju. I could use the Thrill Seeker to fling at something. I don't know. There's options. Make the Ginger Brute unblockable. Oh, no! Actually, that's not the worst thing. Because we could get them to have to commit to doing something. Oh, they get both cards, though. Yeah, I forgot, because they have Delny. That sucks. Though, I guess it doesn't really matter. We could Thrill Seeker the bat and just get back the Inti, right? That's fine. Wait. What are you going to do here? They got something up their sleeve. Pile on to kill that, but then we get to move counters to our Thrill Seeker. This just becomes a 5. Actually, if we put all the counters on the Ginger Brute, let's undo that. Let's put the counters all on the Ginger Brute, I think is our plan. Because then we get That doesn't do much. All right, so we can get Inti back. We can make the Gingerbread unblockable. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. And then we'll just discard the Sentinel. Let's see what we draw first. I guess it doesn't even matter which one we make unblockable, right? Yeah, it really doesn't. Oh, all right. We're going to keep this, but that has a high percentage chance of failure, especially if we're not drawing any of our smaller creatures. Yeah, you got it. Okay, I'm going to go here first. I mean, we're going to take some damage, but, you know, what are we going to do? Did not expect to see them cast a Celestis here. Huh. Alright. We're going to go here. And here. They had the cut down. Alright. Gosh dang it. Sure. Might as well attack. Tunnel Grinder. So are we doing Reanimator shenanigans? Yep, they sure are. We're probably going to be staring at that next turn. Can we survive if they get a Vein Ripper? I don't know. Like, that's a real question I don't know the answer to. I guess we do this? I mean, chance to get some damage in before Vein Ripper shows up. I mean, we can make stuff unblockable if there's Vein Ripper. We can also make the Raiju big enough to trade with it, so that's a thing. Like, obviously don't love it, but, you know, it's something. And the removal for that? God, double push. Okay. Well, the good news is we at least have threats we can keep trucking with here. Play this guy. Try to put 2 counters on this guy. We are successful. I just don't know if we want this particular card. I think no. Alright. I mean, because even a land's a little bit better, because then we can just activate the creature land, make Gingerbread unblockable, use the Ozolith. But I mean, they're just playing so much removal. Yeah, exactly. There's more. Like, all right. I mean, if they have it all, they have it all. What are you going to do? Okay. Let's go ahead, activate. Put counters there. And we'll attack. Alright, opponent's at 6. We will pump this, or at least try to. You know, Gingerbread, you're alright. With the opponent at 6, you're alright. Like, because now, even if they reanimate a Vein Ripper, that's not as scary. Now that's kind of scary. Okay, that doesn't do anything. But I think we still got this. Because we can attack for 7. And we know the card that's in their hand. Because we can activate this. And then activate our land that's 4. And that should do it. Oh, man. Woo. Got him for Xaxes. Gotta love it. I mean, they can discard that. It doesn't do anything. All right, cool. All right, good job. Ooh. Ah, this one's tough. We're gonna keep it, but if I thought we were gonna get an untapped land, sure. We didn't, so no major punishment or anything there, but still. Now I kind of want an untapped land so we could play Ozolith into Apprentice and then get all kinds of counters, but okay, I was about to say our Beast Caller may not live, but all they did was draw there with the companion. Sadly, we missed. Alright, I guess we just do this. And at least, well, I don't know. At this rate, I'm assuming the Beast Caller's probably just getting exiled. But we'll find out pretty quick. If it just gets killed and not exiled, we can keep moving counters around, and that's good. Alright, Restoration. So they go get a land, which I'm envious of. We did not get a land. That makes us sad. Okay, might as well play that. And attack. I mean, not much else we can do. If they just play a sweeper, we got nothing, so... This kind of is what it is. Alright, get back their doggo and draw a card. Sounds like a plan. They didn't get a land, interestingly, so their hand probably has plenty of mana already. I mean, Wandering Emperor gets rid of a Beast Caller, sadly. Yeah, you're just a little bit late. Just a bit. And now I just have to figure out if they go to 16, we could have them take 3, 4. Actually be 5. And this just gets exiled next turn, probably. That doesn't feel great. But I think we got to do it anyway. Because if it's not exile and just destroyed, then we still get a Voldarian Epicure or Thrill Seeker in our graveyard. So that's something. But I assume it's a Wandering Emperor at this point. Yeah, not a surprise. It was exactly what we thought it was.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Alright, they're at 11.
Sad to see you go.
And then I assume Sunfall or some equivalent happens here. Interesting. No Sunfall.
Fast and strike hard.
Alright. Well, if there's not a Sunfall, what else is in their hand? Sadly, they are looking to target our... Oh, that's why. Wow, they're playing that in there? I would have never guessed. Sure, we'll take the one. I was hoping for another land there. Because that would have unlocked some options. Because then we could have put counters here. Yeah. Man, just not getting land just didn't leave us room to do anything, unfortunately. Alright. That sucked. Okay. This is a hand worth keeping. Let's see what happens. Problem is just so many, like, easy removal for an early Wormlet, but, like, I gotta do it anyway. Alright, they didn't have cut down, so that's always a good start. We're gonna go the biggest thing we can go with, since they didn't have the removal stops there. Alright, cool, cool. Liliana makes us sad? Okay, not Liliana. What do you have, opponent? What hand do you keep that... Alright, you got something now. Nope, it's just they can activate their land, I guess. Sure. Like, what's your hand that you're just... I mean, Shieldred? Oh, that thing. Okay. That's a real card. All right, so we put this on. This is going to be sick. Oh, that's game. Because it puts 3 counters, right? Yeah. All right. Got him. Gotta love that. Easy peasy. Yeah, opponent just says GG. Crazy. Awesome. Alright, y'all. I gotta say, this deck's good. Like, it won a lot of games, even with me being distracted. Hence why I have this weird artwork behind me, because I have a green screen up. Because we're going to be doing commentary this weekend for the Arena Championships. So, I've been distracted with a bunch of stuff while I was recording today, and still was able to win games playing, honestly, like, don't get me wrong. I make some mistakes on the regular, but I played particularly bad today, and it almost didn't matter. Like, that says a lot about the deck. If there's anything here I might want to change, there's a possibility of wanting to take out one Agatha's Soul Cauldron and play one Kodama of the West Tree. Just because sometimes having this as a top deck against some things when you've made like these, like you saw in multiple games where we had like 6-6, 8-8, whatever. Like this would be nice to be able to just trample over and finish the opponent. But outside of that, I don't know if I would change much. I mean, you know, Asiago did a good job. I mean, this deck's solid. I don't think there's much really to complain about here. I mean, I think we had one game where we were mana light. So there's that, you know, I think is a thing. It does play 24 lands, though, and you don't have a lot of really expensive cards. I mean, you only have 10 things that cost more than 2 even. So I think it's fine. Sometimes you just get a little bad luck. But yeah, this deck, I think it's legit. I will say this, though. It has a lot of rares. But if you already have the rares, then I would go for it. But we've got 4 Teething Wormlet, 4 Ginger Brute, 4 Iron Apprentice, 3 NT, 4 Ozolith, 4 Quarian Beastcaller, 3 Agatha's Soul Cauldron. But like I said, I think you could cut 1 Soul Cauldron and be fine, but it does have its uses. 4 Voldaren Thrillseeker, 4 Sentinel Nameless City, 2 Thundering Raiju, 3 Mountain, 1 Sekinzan, 1 Beseiju, 4 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusian Forest, 3 Rockfall Vale, and 4 Mishra's Foundry. And if you like the whole +1/+1 counters thing, we played a Selesnya deck that had a bunch of counters that went ridiculous yesterday as well. So this could be right up your alley. So you maybe want to check that out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.